Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great start to your week. My name is Garrett McLaughlin. In the exercise of the week for this week, I want to cover what's called the High Plank Dumbbell Pass. This is a simple plank variation, right, in that high plank position, but teaches us how to really lock in, create good stability throughout the entire system as we have some degree of instability or changing environment. And I'll show you what that means in a second. Front plank, traditional core stability exercise, right? Need to work on engaging the core, getting the rib cage down, breathing and expanding into that abdominal area all the way around as I'm stabilizing the spine, right? So with this high plank variation, very simple. If we just think of a traditional front plank first, you can see I have a dumbbell in front of me. Doesn't need to be a dumbbell. It can be anything. It could be a yoga block. It could be a water bottle. You could roll a medicine ball. It really doesn't matter, right? The premise of the exercise is the same, is can we maintain stability and control in the front plank as we're kind of altering from 4 points of contact, both hands, both feet on the ground, to 3 points of contact as I move something underneath the body. So dumbbell is going to be directly under the center to start. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up with a slightly wider stance, hands a little bit closer together. It's usually a more stable position in the front plank. If my hands are too wide, my feet are too wide, as I lift a hand or a foot, that's when I really start to drop and rotate. So I actually want to bring the hands a little bit closer together and the feet just slightly wider, right? Hips down, body level, engage the core, exhale. Rib cage down, engage the abs. And then from here, that's when I'm going to work on starting my pass. So I don't want my body to change its position. I want to really keep the legs, knees, hips nice and straight. And I'm moving that dumbbell from one side to the other side, right? You can do this any way. You can move it forward. We can add different variations of X's if we wanted to, right? It doesn't matter how we're doing it. The only goal is to lock ourselves in a good stable plank position and move that dumbbell without allowing any rotation. As we start to lose stability in the front plank, you're gonna see hips, right? A lot of people are reaching and their hips are rocking side to side. They're losing control and stability throughout the hips and the spine. So we wanna be able to first be able to go through your dead bug progression, your bent legs lowering, your standard planks, right? High plank, low plank, body saw, master those, good stability locked in, and then when we add this additional layer of complexity, moving the dumbbell from one side to the other, going from 4 points of contact to 3, which means the body has to control, right? Because we only have 3 points on the ground, so our body has to stabilize a slightly different way, in a more unstable manner, to control and keep us locked in. With this exercise here, the high plank dumbbell pass, doing anywhere from 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 20 repetitions should suffice. As you feel more confident with the movement, we can increase the weight of this dumbbell if we need to. The heavier we go with the dumbbell, the more that weight is going to try to pull us and weight us down towards the floor. So it adds a little bit more challenge to your high plank position. I always recommend start light. If you need to go easier, use a medicine ball, use a water ball, use something that can either roll or is very light that you can slide side to side, and then start to get into your resistance. I usually don't make this super challenging, right? A little bit of weight that you have to lift up, but nothing so much that it's really yanking you down to the ground. Challenging, but also respecting just the main goal of the exercise of maintaining stability around the core. So that's the high plank dumbbell pass. I hope you enjoyed the exercise of the week this week. Any questions, thoughts, or feedback, feel free to drop a comment below, and have a great rest of your week. Thanks, everyone.